going to show you how to cut conduit with a conduit cutter. So this it's much slower and it cramps your hand, but it's much cleaner than a recip saw, for example. So I've made a mark already where I want to cut this, and so now is I've got my cutter right here, and I got my pipe. So I'm gonna unscrew my cutter until I got to where I want it, and then I'm gonna put my pipe in. So you see, just like that. So then I'm gonna tighten this down, and I'm gonna let the blade go right to the mark that I've made. So I'm gonna check that. So I've lined it up with my blade. So see that? Now, if you can either turn the dial, so you don't want to be too tight. You can turn the dial, and each time you turn the handle around. Then you want to twist this a bit tighter so it digs in more, and you just do that. Now, if you've got an elbow, you can also turn the elbow. So you can turn like this, and as you're turning, you twist. So what I'm doing is I'm turning with both hands because the piece is so short. But if you don't, you can turn. And as I turn, I'm also turning the gray dial a little bit tighter. So you can do this as smoothly or as roughly as you want. It depends on how strong you are and how big the piece of conduit is. If you've got a full 10-foot length, you'll just be turning the tool. And so you can see the groove in the conduit is getting deeper. If it's too hard, you can loosen it a bit. So I'm almost there. So if it's a long piece and you cut it, it will just snap at the end. But if not, might have to go. So now I just felt it, and that's it. So it took me 3 minutes with talking. So it's got a nice smooth edge to it. So this is like, it's not sharp at all. There's no, you still want to ream it though. So this isn't a reamer, but you just get your reamer. This is a fine tool because you just ream it out, but it's not sharp at all. And then you got your conduit with your nice clean edges. Any questions?